The man who turned water into wine. They say he turned water into wine, but what if that miracle was more than just about wine? What if it was a message that the same God who transformed a simple liquid into something joyful can also transform you? Your sadness, your pain, your emptiness. He can turn all of it into joy. It happened at a wedding in Cana, a celebration of love, laughter, and new beginnings. But then the wine ran out. The joy was about to end. The music, the dancing, the smiles, all fading. A simple problem maybe, but in that moment it felt like the end of joy. Mary, his mother, came to him and said, "They have no wine." She didn't demand. She didn't panic. She just brought the emptiness to him. And that's where every miracle begins, when we stop pretending we're full and admit that we're empty. Jesus told the servants, "Fill the jars with water." They filled them to the brim, ordinary water from ordinary jars. And then he said, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the feast." When they did, the water had become wine, the first miracle. Not thunder, not lightning, not fire, just transformation. That's who he is. The one who takes what's ordinary and makes it extraordinary. The one who takes what's empty and fills it with joy. The one who takes your tears and turns them into testimony. Maybe your jar is empty today. Maybe your hope has run dry. The laughter has stopped, and you don't know how to dance anymore. But hear this, the man who turned water into wine hasn't changed. He still works with what you have, even if all you have left is pain. You see, he doesn't need wine to make wine. He doesn't need joy to create joy. He simply needs you, and the willingness to let him fill your jar again. Water became wine, and sorrow can become strength. Loss can become love. Emptiness can become purpose. He's been doing it ever since Cana, turning addiction into freedom, fear into faith, broken hearts into open ones. He doesn't always change the situation first, he changes you. Because when he changes you, everything else begins to shift. So if you feel lost today, if you feel dry and forgotten, remember the wedding at Cana. He didn't let their celebration end in shame, and he won't let your story end in sorrow. He can take the plain water of your life and turn it into something rich, beautiful, and overflowing with joy. The same hands that turned water into wine can turn your sadness into joy, your weakness into worship, your emptiness into abundance. All he asks is that you bring him your jar, even if it's empty, especially if it's empty, because what he fills stays full. The man who turned water into wine can still turn your life around. You are not forgotten. Your joy isn't gone. It's just waiting to be reborn.